Walk, ride, fly, coming to you live from Washington, D.C. Today's date is January 30th, 2021, and the time is, 5:50 p.m. local time, and the temperature is a whopping near 36°F. Oh, say, can you see? That is correct. All right, it is a Saturday. As you can see, the city feels like it is deserted, but we're gonna explore. We're gonna see, the best of the city, what the city has to offer on a Saturday, and maybe show you a couple of my favorite places. But before this business closes, I want to show you this coffee shop here. The name of the coffee shop is Ebenezer's Coffee House, I should say. They have great coffee. I found out about it today, and to be honest with you, it has turned to be my favorite so far. I mean, at least my favorite from the last couple of new coffee shops I checked out. Anyways, before they close, I'm gonna run inside and show you a little bit of the coffee shop, okay? All right. Can I go in for 5 minutes? Is that okay? All right, thank you. All right, friends, so there is music playing, so I'm gonna try to speak over it. Look at the interior design. Very beautiful place, and the coffee is amazing. And they have designed it really well. So this is the map of Washington, D.C. here. Looks like different sections of the city. Greetings to you, DTUK. Greetings, everyone. Fila Style 84. It's a very nice building, yeah, well designed. Yeah, it kind of looks like they just opened the business, but they've been here for a while. I learned that today. But in any case, it kind of reminds me a little bit of Starbucks Reserve in New York. I like a smaller version of it. Very nice design. Greetings to you, Ivy. Alec. There you go. So I just had my first coffee of the day here. I had a cortado. It was amazing. I'm probably going to get another one because, I don't know, why not? Hi, Arlene. How are you doing? They have a few things here. Drinks in addition to the coffee. Ginger ale, root beer. A lot of snacks. Greetings to you, Darrell. Yeah, so if you are ever in Washington, D.C., make sure to give them a visit. Great customer service, great coffee, great ambiance. Hopefully by the time you visit Washington, D.C., that indoor dining is in full effect and you're able to enjoy the coffee sitting down. Anyways, looks like they have different kinds of tea as well. This is all tea, right, on this section?
Yes,
okay, nice.
The top green in the middle and the bottom is herbal.
Nice. Which one is the most popular one?
Probably the Earl Grey.
Which one?
Earl Grey.
Earl Grey one. Okay, just the simple one. Okay, the famous one. I see. Oh, Moroccan mint. Nice. Japanese sencha. What is that one? Is it like spicier or something? Oh, it's just a green tea. Okay. I've never heard of it, but that's cool. That's awesome. Nice. All right, friends. So just to give you a perspective here. So let's see, espresso, $2.50, $3, depending on the size. Italian macchiato, espresso con panna. Oh, that sounds amazing. Cappuccino, flat white, Americano. You don't see like detailed menu like this one often, and to see one, it's great if it's good. As you guys know, I drink a lot of coffee, and I care about each one of them. All right, so the cortado I had was, let's see, I don't see cortado here. But I mean, it's similar to macchiato, so that should give you an idea. Do you guys have your own coffee brand or do you buy it from somewhere else?
So we roast with one village roasters,
Uh-huh.
and so they have some blends that we have adopted.
I
We're
see.
able to package as our own.
Uh-huh.
We have a long-standing relationship with them.
I see.
But most of the brands that we carry, cater to various causes, and so one of those brands.
I see. So pretty much you buy it from them and you package it with your own brand. I mean, I see. I see. Nice. And how much do you sell the single origin, the medium roast? Oh, I see. Okay, that's the price right there. Okay, 17. Okay, nice, nice. 17, 14 for the medium roast here. Ernstine's blend. A lot of good stuff here. Is it too late to order another coffee or?
No, you want an espresso?
No, macchiato. Macchiato. Yep. I just had a cortado, so.
You want a single, double, or triple shot?
Oh, single is good for now since I already had one coffee.
Are you doing traditional? Macchiato? This is,
Yeah, traditional is fine. Absolutely. Yep. Thank you.
Why don't you just let go and while you're done here?
All right, friends. As you can see, cheaper than New York, definitely. Definitely cheaper than New York. And just like New York as well, it is customary to leave a tip, especially for great customer service. Make sure to do that. And I don't need any receipt. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm just in love with the interior design here. It's pretty nice. Hi, peace and love. Greetings to you. All right, friends. So this is what it looks like. It is pretty cool. I love it. So you guys are not doing any indoor dining, right?
No.
Oh. Do you know when you're gonna start?
When it's safe, when it's really safe.
I see. Because I noticed that some restaurants and cafes do indoor dining, but some don't. I guess it's up to the business, I guess.
It doesn't necessarily,
Uh-huh.
it wouldn't necessarily float the business because
Uh-huh.
people that are just sitting here all day, they don't necessarily order something else.
Ah, I see. Okay. It's not worth the risk of like having too many people inside a closed space.
It takes away from our community
Uh-huh.
values, but it's still, our neighbors are still supporting us.
Yeah, exactly.
Our neighbors are still supporting us.
Yeah,
We just weighed the cost and it just really didn't make sense at this point.
I see.
But there are a lot of establishments that really need to have indoor in order for them to function well.
That's true. That's true. A lot of restaurants, absolutely. I agree. Yeah.
oh, you got last time, so you can get it on the side.
Oh, okay. To exit? Okay. All right. Appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, in terms of coffee, I mean, you can just, enjoy it on the go. You don't have to like sit down necessarily. Yeah. True, yeah. And the risk is much higher. Oh, is that? Oh, yeah, that's true. I keep forgetting about free Wi-Fi. Of course, that draws in a lot. I mean, it brings a lot of people. Uh-huh. And sometimes they don't want to use the hotel Wi-Fi. Whatever they're staying. Plus maybe your internet is faster. Maybe. Huh? No, I said, maybe your internet is better, maybe faster, so maybe people want to come here and enjoy it. I mean, enjoy the coffee and then, use the internet. Yeah. What was that?
We're owned by National Community First.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was like,
2006.
oh, wow. Yeah, I thought it was just like a private
No, so
company.
my national community church,
Uh huh.
the church pastor of the church is Pastor Mark Batterson.
Uh huh.
He's the author of the book behind you.
Oh, when the let me see. When the day?
Both of those books.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Wow.
He's a New York Times best-selling author.
Uh huh.
The name Ebenezer.
Okay. I'm gonna look it up. Well, I'm fascinated. That's.
Yeah, the book, The Circle Maker, really kind of chronicles the journey to open
This
this
coffee
coffee
shop,
shop.
yeah.
Ebenezer comes from 1 Samuel 7 and 12.
Oh, okay, Bible verse.
Yes, it means stone of hope.
Nice. Wow,
And
that's
that
pretty
picture
cool.
on the wall
Uh-huh.
is the original building.
Which one?
The picture there.
Oh, right there in the corner. Because this neighborhood is like Noma, right? This
No,
is
no, no. This is Capitol Hill.
Capital, still Capitol Hill. Oh, okay. So up there is Noma.
No one is that way.
This way. Okay, in the back. Okay.
That's North Capitol, and over there is North Capitol, and I forget what they say Sonoma.
Uh huh.
That's Sonoma, but we're literally 2 blocks from the Capitol. We're Capitol Hill.
Okay. Awesome. Good to know. You know what? I know. I apologize. I came. Like before you closed, or before you closed. So maybe I'll stop by tomorrow, or the day after, and then learn more about it.
From 8 to 6 tomorrow.
Okay. Good to know.
The snow is like really bad, and
Oh yeah, you guys are expecting a snowstorm, right?
yeah,
I see.
close tomorrow, and I got 4-wheel drive out here.
I see. Oh, you know what? I forgot to ask. Can I get a little bit of honey?
Honey?
Uh huh. If possible.
Yeah, just take the top off.
All right. If you could just. I forgot to ask for honey.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't. I was calling because I don't know what's going on. And I can't stop.
Oh, the machine is acting up because it's closing time. Because it's closing time.
Here you go.
Probably overworked. All right. Thanks, family. Appreciate it. I'll stop by maybe tomorrow or the day after. Awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you. You too. Stay safe. All right, friends. Yes, that is great customer service. I wish I came a little earlier because I would have taken my sweet time to show you everything, but I was sort of like in a rush. And I apologize. I don't mean to ignore your questions and comments and all those things. I apologize. I am done now. Now we can start exploring. I have my espresso here, or macchiato. Yeah, I got a macchiato. And as you saw, the price is not bad, $3.30. With tip is, still less than $4. That's kind of hard to find in New York. It is, you can't beat the price here. It's pretty good. And the coffee is amazing as well. The coffee is good. Good evening to you, Shills. I already had a cortado, and this is my second cup of coffee. So, friends, it's gonna be a good night. I gotta tell you, coffee makes everything better, right? KD, greetings to you. I apologize. Greetings to you, Kevin. I think I missed a few people. Charlotte B, how do you sleep on not much coffee? You know what? It's so interesting you ask that because Najuma Brown, greetings to you. Hello. Thanks for joining. So it's funny you say that because for me, I don't sleep. I don't sleep much, and coffee doesn't make a difference. It does not make a difference. So like I could not drink coffee for 2 days and still not sleep more than 4 or 5 hours a day. So it wouldn't make a difference, I don't know if it's a good thing. I don't know if it's I don't think it's a good thing. I just have too much energy. It doesn't seem like it, but I do have a lot of energy. Oh, that coffee is good. Stephen J, do you live Where in DC do you live? Stefan, no, I don't live in DC. I'm visiting DC. I'm just reconnecting with friends, spending some time here. Just, doing some networking and stuff. That's about it. Ivy Groovy, she's saying, lucky if I get 4 hours a night. Yeah, some days it's very difficult for me as well. I feel you. I feel your pain. Wow. I don't ever meet a lot of people who barely sleep, but when I do, I feel your pain. Because I have friends, who literally can just lay down on their beds and, fall asleep within seconds, within minutes. I'm like, how do you do that? How? And they can, just sleep on demand pretty much. They can just lay down and sleep, and it doesn't matter what time of the day it is. For me, sleeping during the day, that's just impossible. I can't do it. It doesn't matter how tired I am, unless I'm really, really, really tired. It won't happen. Anyways, I am near Union Station right now. That is the station that I used to get to DC. So I took the train to come to DC from New York, the new Moynihan train station. And it takes about 3.5 hours to get here, and the price is around $50. So if you book in advance, it is a great deal. It is a great deal, but if you buy it at the last minute, you might pay, at least $80, $90, depending on the seat that you choose, or the type of car you choose, I should say. KD is saying, not me at all. I am hyper at night. I'm kind of like that too, It doesn't look like it, but late at night, I just have so much energy. And that's one of the reasons, why I record a lot of videos late at night. If you guys notice, I have a lot of videos like at 12 a.m., 1 a.m., 3 a.m., 4 a.m., 5 a.m. And sometimes I could go on without sleeping for like 2 days, and it wouldn't affect me as much. And I have friends, who cannot function on less than 7 hours of sleep. If they sleep less than 7 hours, they are not happy. They are groggy. They just, yeah. I'm more creative at night, absolutely. I'm sure it's the same for you as well, Groovy Ivy. Same for you, Kevin, as well. All right, so to my right is the Union Station. I'm probably gonna do a tour of the Union Station, maybe on my way back to New York, if I have time. But in the meantime, I just want to show you what it looks like. This is where you can take the train to New York, to other, states and so on. That is the Union Station. Usually it's a lot busier than this. It's a lot more crowded than this. There are lots of stores and restaurants inside. It's pretty much like any train station, you would find in any city, in any big city in the United States. Yes, you can catch the bus from here as well, the train. So when I was in college, I used to take the bus to DC, to come to DC. And the last time I took the bus from New York to DC, we were stuck in traffic for 14 hours. Like, it literally took us 14 hours to go from New York to Washington, D.C. The main reason being there was an accident. Yes, there was an accident on one of the freeways, to either Maryland or Virginia or something like that. Anyways, I don't remember. It was like 4 or 5 years ago. Anyways, yeah, so Little Tut says, I would never take the bus. I'm sorry, I can't. I'm telling you, because the price is good. The price is $20. You know, the price is 20 to maybe $25, right? And you're like, oh, that's a great deal. And it takes, 5.5 hours from, it takes 5.5 hours from Washington, D.C. to New York. So you're like, oh, it's not bad. I'm saving money. But in reality, it takes a lot longer than that. It takes a lot longer than that because of traffic. And first of all, the buses, when they come back from DC to New York, they're always late. They're always late. So even though they say it only takes 5.5 hours, it takes a lot longer than that, including the wait time. Anyways, friends, so I am way behind the Capitol here. As you can see, lots of barricades here, fences, and also barbed wires as well. It is still secured. It's not as it was a few days ago, but still it's off limits to the public. How you doing, sir? Good, good, thank you. All right, as you can see, yeah. So there's one fence here, and then there's another fence, behind it. And that's way further away from, these fences are at least, feels like a mile away from the buildings. But anyways, good evening to you, CB Earth Day. Good evening to you. So I'm just exploring the city just to show you any updates, what has changed since inauguration day, since after the inauguration, what changed in the city. Look at that. This sidewalk is pretty much turned into a fence. So I'm still in the Capitol Hill neighborhood. I thought this was maybe like, this part was part of Noma neighborhood, but it is not. It's still Capitol Hill neighborhood. The Capitol Hill neighborhood. Coffee, yum. Greetings to you, POVHFR, all the way from Atlanta. Or I know you're in Georgia, but I'm not sure what city. I think it's Atlanta, right? Maybe outside of Atlanta. I know it's not in downtown Atlanta, but maybe somewhere outside. Mighty Bull of Wall Street. Good job. Enjoy the walk. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you. I hope you're drinking coffee right now because I just finished mine. Excuse me. All right, as you can see, still secured, still off limits. Greetings to you, M8R. Let's see. Hello, Mr. Fens. How are you? Second day. I see you're standing stiff. I guess. Yeah, so as you saw, there are a few National Guard troops stationed here or staying here or guarding the place, I should say. Not stationed, but guarding the area. Hannah 89, thank you so much. That is very generous of you. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right, so we're still in the Capitol Hill neighborhood. I'm going to show it to you here. Still in DC, I see Rob. Yes, Nicodemus. Yes, I am in DC. I know before people ask, if I moved to DC. No, I did not move to DC. I'm just here temporarily, and I'll be back to New York in no time. But anyways, there you go. This is the Capitol Hill neighborhood. Luke Jogofi, is Kennedy Center for the Performing Arts open? I don't think so. I don't think it's open at all. A lot of museums are still closed. A lot of iconic, places and also landmarks are closed. But anyways, as you can see here, you know, the security is very, very tight. Look at that, barbed wires, fences, National Guard troops. It's not like what it used to be. It's very different these days. How are you doing, sir? Good. All right. So I'm still in the Capitol Hill neighborhood, but I am on 2nd Avenue, I guess. I love Washington, D.C. as well. But you know what? To be honest with you, Washington, D.C. compared to New York is like a drop in the bucket. It's very, very small. I've been walking a lot in Washington, D.C. I don't take the train as much. It's easy to, you know, walk around the city. You know, the streets are still complicated. I mean, not complicated, but they're not as easy as you would think, or as easy as New York City. Look at that. Military trucks, barricades, barbed wires, and yeah. So this part of town used to be open to the public. I mean, you could walk up to at least, like, you know, the parking lot. But nowadays that's not the case. It's very different. How you doing? All right. This is restricted area now. It is off limits, as you can see. Regards from Bulgaria. I would love to visit Bulgaria. Bulgaria has like one of the most beautiful Orthodox churches in the world, right? If I'm not mistaken, especially in Sofia. And a lot of businesses close early, as you can see. It's not even it's not even 7 p.m., right? It's only 6, maybe 6:30. But a lot of these businesses are closed. Let's see, Heather McAfee. Why is there so many military? It makes no sense. Well, I mean, there's a lot of military because of what happened on January 6th, because of the insurrection, because of the rioting, the chaos that happened on January the 6th. That is the main reason. As you can see, a lot of National Guard troops are still here. I don't know if you can see it clearly because it's kind of dark outside, but I hope you're able to see what I'm seeing. So lots of National Guard troops here, left and right, pretty much every couple of feet, you know. Yeah, so instead of, you know, crossing in between buildings or, you know, between the parking lots, now you have to turn around and go all the way down. Yes. No. So what had happened was about 7,500 National Guard troops are going to stay in Washington, D.C. until March. But majority of them have left the city. Majority of them, I think, are moved to either Virginia or Maryland, or, you know, one of the bases nearby. I'm not sure exactly where. Oh, there's a beautiful church here. Let's see. I get distracted whenever I see churches and nice cars. That is St. Joseph's Capitol Hill Church. It's a Catholic church. Very nice. Can we go in? Let's see. If you guys want to go in, let me know. Give me a thumbs up or like the video or something. If there's a mass going on, I don't want to just walk in. You know what I mean? Because I'm going to be talking. But if there's no mass, then you know what? It's 6 p.m., right? I think, or 6:30. There's probably mass going on right now. Oh, there's no mass. Okay, I'm gonna put on my mask and walk in. Let me throw the trash I have in my pocket here. Or thank you, appreciate it. All right, they have the trash can here. All right, friends, this is St. Joseph Church. So beautiful. Hi, good one. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Wow, look at how amazing this place is. Hi, how are you doing? Wow, so amazing. All right, friends. So I'm not gonna be speaking loudly while I'm here, but I'm gonna let you enjoy. Can I go further? Is that okay? Oh, sure. All right, thank you. Appreciate it. All right, this is one of my favorite things to do whenever I come to church. Just sitting here, maybe close to the altar. It's so pretty, right? It's a small but beautiful, beautiful church. So I'm assuming Mass is virtual because the seats are off limits here. They put blue ribbons on them. Or, oh, you know what? Oh, this is actually for social distancing. Some of them are open and some of them have ribbons on them. So I think it's for social distancing. All right, let me just. Let me just show it to you. Yeah, I thought, I thought, might be closed to the public, but it's not, which is great. A lot of churches have been closed. I've, stopped by a few churches here in the city, and most of them are closed. Yeah, just like the National Cathedral, the Episcopalian Church in Georgetown, it is closed. And that church, my friends, is one of the most beautiful churches I've ever seen in my life. Beautiful neo-Gothic architecture on the outside, and the inside, I mean, it could literally take you hours to enjoy and to see. And for somebody who loves architecture like I do, yes, it is heaven. It is amazing. All right, so I don't know if I should get any closer, but maybe I'll stop here and show you the beautiful altar here. Awesome architecture, right? And friends, if you want me to visit churches here in the city and any other city that I go to, please let me know. Give this video a like so that I know you enjoy such contents or these types of contents. All right, so let's get on the side. I mean, some people might be interested, some people might not be interested, but I just want to know the overall sentiment towards visiting, historical sites and churches and so on. Thank you, Ivy. Thank you for that. There you go. What a contrast, right? Outside, lots of National Guard troops, barricades, and then here it's like a peaceful oasis. It's a very, yes, churches. Thank you, Arlene. Thank you for that confirmation. This is beautiful. Oh, we have not seen all of it. Yes, please, I want to see more beautiful churches. Thank you, CB Birthday. Increased mouthers. Rob, you should do a haunted ghost tour of DC as well. Okay, I'll definitely think about that. Historical sites and churches, awesome. Because I don't just, want to make it about food and coffee and, pastries and so on. I want to add more variety to the channel so that, you know, those of you guys who don't care much about coffee and pastry as much as I do can enjoy other things. Hi, how are you doing? Oh, awesome. No, I'm just vlogging. I'm visiting from New York.
Oh, great.
So I saw that the church was open,
Yeah.
you know, so I walked in and just to see
Yeah.
what it looks like inside. What is your name again?
Father Gurney, I'm the
Father
pastor.
Gurney. All
And
right.
what's your
Nice to
name?
meet you. Robert.
Robert, nice
Yep.
to meet you. Robert.
Nice to
Where,
meet you.
from the city or from?
So from around Riverdale, in the Bronx.
Okay. My dad was South Bronx, and I was from Westchester County, but
Oh, nice.
moved away when I was years ago. When I was
To
like
here,
10,
to DC?
No, we moved to the south, to Greensboro, North Carolina,
Oh.
and I wasn't a big fan of the south, so
I'm
not that
sure.
this is exactly the north, but
Uh-huh.
it's a city at least, so.
Yeah, it's
so much-
completely different. Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So when I grew up there, I made friends with the folks at St. Agnes down by Grand Central Station. It's right down by,
Yeah. Uh-huh.
by Grand Central, so it's a nice part of the world. And Sacred Heart in the Bronx is my dad's parish.
Oh, I see.
Franco's the pastor up there, nice man. Anyway, yeah, just I'm glad you walked in.
Oh, that's
So,
awesome. Thank you so
yeah.
much. Thank you for taking the time to chat with me.
Be careful with the snow tomorrow. So.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, yeah,
Are you still in town? Or you gonna
yeah. I'm going to be in town for the
Okay.
next couple of days, but
Okay.
I mean, you know, I don't think it's going to be too bad, but you know,
DC,
who knows?
we do shut down for
oh,
snow.
like for anything, right? Like
In
I saw that they
Chicago.
already put salt on the streets and
Yeah.
stuff. I noticed.
Yeah.
Yeah, they already did that.
Yeah.
That's-
We had a bad thing a couple of years ago where they got caught. They thought it wasn't going to be much, and it was a disaster. The roads were completely untreated, and there were a million accidents. So now they
Over prepare. Oh, I see. That makes sense.
enjoy yourself.
All right,
Good to
Father.
see
Thank you so much. Thank you. Appreciate it. All right, friends. I apologize. I didn't mean to ignore you. He came up to me and started talking, asking questions. So, anyways, Jocelyn Paris, thank you for your beautiful videos. Thank you so much. Thank you for the super chat. You are awesome. Thank you. All right. My apologies again. I don't mean to leave you behind, but you understand. I like talking to people, you know, just getting different perspectives, you know, ideas, and just to get to know people. Yeah, I wasn't sure if you wanted to be on the camera, so that's why I turned the camera away, you know. But there he is. There he is. Inside that room. You know, sometimes people don't want to be on the camera, so just got to be careful. And you know, I'm pretty sure I got some blessings from him, you know. So it was worth it. Yeah, snowstorm is headed to New York as well. Absolutely. I think pretty much the East Coast is going to be buried in snow. But who knows, things might change overnight. Sometimes, you know, they hype it up and it turns out to be not as bad as, you know, they thought it would be. And sometimes, you know, it is worse than they thought it would be. So who knows? All right. So I think I am gonna end the tour of the church here. It is a beautiful one. Better safe than sorry. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, friends. So let's continue walking. Oh, beautiful, beautiful art here. Look at that. 30 inches of snow in Nebraska? What? Since when? I didn't know it snowed in Nebraska. Maybe up in the mountains? Greetings to you, Kristen Calmly. Greetings to you. All right. In the memory of Robert F. Kennedy, who served and worshipped here. See, this is what I mentioned about. This is what I mentioned about DC the other day. There is so much history in Washington DC. Like literally every other building has history. It's amazing. It's amazing. There's so much to see and learn in this city. It's just amazing. Anyways, that's it for me here at this church. And if you guys are interested in seeing more churches in Washington D.C., let me know. Like I said, give this video a thumbs up so I know people are interested. Not everybody's interested in that topic, so let me know. I do love going to churches. I love just going inside a church. It's one of the calmest places I like, just to sit down and enjoy. If there's a sermon, great. If not, I don't mind just sitting there for at least an hour and be at peace. Oh, thank you, Jane. Thank you so much. Thank you for sharing this video on Facebook. Thank you. Robert and John were the only good ones. All right. Oh, looks like they're closing. Oh, we came right in time, right before they closed. Okay, one more time. The name of the church is St. Joseph's on Capitol Hill, Roman Catholic Church. And they have been serving. Have a good night, Father. Thank you so much. All right, appreciate it. All right, and they have been serving the Capitol Hill since 1868. Wow. That is, yeah, like I said, lots of places here with a lot of history, with decades, generations, centuries of history. All right, now back to the National Guard troops, back to the reality of Washington, D.C. at the moment. As you can see, you see Capitol Hill Police, you see FBI, you see National Guard troops. Everybody's on guard. Everybody is on high alert. Barricades, barbed wires, and all that good stuff. Senate Hart Building. Greetings to you, me. Greetings. I can only imagine, what you have to go through to go inside this building, to go inside this this compound right here, this barricaded compound. All right, before I get in trouble or something, I'm gonna just continue walking here. You have to show your badge, and this place is like completely barricaded, and with fences and barbed wires and stuff. I think this is the so this would have been the visitor entrance if you wanted to visit. Okay, so the Senate office building. Oh, this is what you meant. Okay, I see. This is where your mom worked. Okay, I see it. So this is the visitor center. Yeah, and the weather is not that bad today. I think it's probably going to be terrible tomorrow, but right now it's not bad at all. So I'm going to see, how close I can get to the Capitol building. Maybe at least see the side of it. Maybe go on the east side. See if I can see a little bit of the building. Yes, as you can see here, lots of National Guard troops pretty much every few feet. Good, how you doing? Good. So that is the situation here in DC. It is a different world out here. It is a different world. Oh, you know, and one thing that I notice is most of them are very, very nice people. You know, I say hello, they say hello back. You know, if you have any questions, they answer questions. I mean, most of them are not from DC, so they might not be able to tell you, you know, where to go if you have any, you know, questions regarding directions or something like that. But not because not all of them are from DC. But in general, they're very nice people. They say hello. Not so much with Secret Service people. These guys are super nice. How you guys doing? Good, good, thank you. Yeah, Secret Service, not so much. I don't know. That's my opinion. That's the Capitol building right there. Look how far we are. We were, you know, we could have been able to like go that far and be able to see the building and so on, but given the current situations, look how far the gates extend. And guess what? There's one barricade here, right? And then behind it, as you can see, there is another one. I'm assuming there's also a third one, you know, closer to the building. I would assume so. It's the same format as the White House. It's the same thing for the White House as well. There are like 2-3 fences, barricades before you could even get to the building. All right, I think this is a nice shot here, even though it's kind of far away. Somebody asked a question. Let's see. Do you know if the flag is still flying at the White House? You mean the U.S. flag? I would assume so. I would assume so. That is the Capitol building, my friends. I was here, what, in November, right? No, when was I here? Yes, in November, early November. I was able to get close to the building, you know, take pictures, you know, at night. Even get closer to the steps of the Capitol Hill. Life was good. Life was bueno. And wouldn't you know it, a couple of weeks later, a few weeks later, barricades on barricades on barricades. How life changed, right? You know, I gotta be honest with you. I've been to DC a few times over the years, and I thought it was tacky to take pictures right next to, you know, the Capitol building and the White House and stuff like that, you know. And now that opportunity is gone. How you guys doing? How you doing? Good, good. So, and that opportunity is gone now because, you know. Oh, okay. Sorry. All right. Thank you. And so, you know, and I thought it was tacky to just, you know, take pictures. And, you know, I felt it was like touristy, even though I was a tourist. I thought it was like too touristy. And now look at that. I can't even take a picture right next to a barricade. I can't even, you know, stand here and take a picture. You know? I mean, I could possibly do it, but it's not gonna look good, you know? It's just weird to take a picture right next to a barricade with, you know, barbed wires. That's just weird, right? So, one thing that I can tell you from this experience is that if you have an opportunity to do something, do it. Even if it sounds tacky, even if it looks tacky, just do it. Just take the pictures. Look at that. Every few steps, you know, gates and National Guard troops, police. Look at that. Things look a lot different, friends. And the city's very quiet too. even though it's a Saturday. Oh man, this would have been amazing right here. Look at this. You see that shot right there? Friends. Oh, that shot would have been amazing. But I don't want to stand here too long because they don't like it when you stand for too long. You gotta keep it moving. You gotta keep it moving. You gotta keep it going. That's what happens, you know, when you drink coffee. When you drink too much coffee, you start singing and making up, you know, tunes. Oh my goodness. You see how amazing this would have been? Look at that shot right there. You see that? Friends, I'm gonna do this for you. You guys better take a screenshot right there. That is the Capitol building. You see that? That is still amazing, right? Thanks for this camera. Thanks for being able to go between between metal bars, between fences. There you go. This is your opportunity to take a shot, a screenshot, I should say. There you go. You see, there's a fence and there is the metal. What is that? What's the word I'm looking for? And then behind that, there's another fence too. You got it? Perfect. That is the Capitol building. And that is where all the craziness, all the madness happened a couple of weeks ago on January 6th. Can you believe it? People went that far to create mayhem. Anyways, I don't mean to go off topic, but that's just annoying. All right, friends, so we're going to continue walking and see new developments and see any changes in the Capitol Hill neighborhood. As you can see, most of the buildings are off limits, including the Capitol building. And this barricades, extend all the way down. It's not just on this side, it's pretty much the entire perimeter is barricaded. You see? So this would have been one of the entrances, but as you can see, not much going on. Kind of feels like, the Pentagon. I don't think the Pentagon is this district. I don't think so. I've been near the Pentagon before. One thing you can't do near the Pentagon is record. You can't record. You can't take pictures. You can't do live streaming. Yeah. Somebody's gonna come out within seconds and tell you to turn it off. Yep. John Matthews. I love your name, by the way, John Matthews. That's a beautiful name. Hey, Rob, will you be here tomorrow to catch DC in the snow? It's truly beautiful. Yes, I should be here tomorrow as well. I'm not sure how late, but yes, I should be here tomorrow as well. And I'm gonna do my best to bring you a live stream and maybe a walking video as well, depending on if I have time. But yes, I'll definitely bring you something. That's for sure. There you go. Tanya Brown, thank you so much. That is very nice of you. Thank you for offering something wholesome and decent, Rob. You are very welcome. You are welcome. Vihan from Winnipeg, Canada. Ooh, Winnipeg, Canada. You know, every time I think of Winnipeg, Canada, I think of an extremely cold city where you have to, you know, wear a scarf and heavy jackets and all that every single day. That's what I think of, you know, that's what comes to mind whenever I think of Winnipeg, Canada. I don't think of it like any other city. I don't know why. Maybe I might have seen like too many videos and, you know, pictures from Winnipeg in the snow. I don't know. All right, friends. So this would have been another way to get to the Capitol building. This is Independence Lane here, the main street. Look at that. All barricaded. Hello from Tunisia. Nice. Where in Tunisia? Tunis? True, our taxes pay for everything. Absolutely, of course. This is all the taxpayers' money, friends. Of course. Is the White House empty? I don't think so. The new president better be there. Kathy Waters, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you, Kathy. Hello from Wisconsin. Jane, Amy, greetings to you. This is Independence Avenue here, the main street towards Capitol Hill. And now I'm going to continue walking this way. Man, it's like the barricades are endless. You can just keep going and just only see barricades. And I see a cafe right there. It's not open, but let's check it out. Let's see what they're about. Le Bon Café. Le Bon Café. That's what it says. Le Bon Café. Good evening from North Carolina, William. Greetings to you. I've been to North Carolina a few times. Where did I go? Raleigh. I've been to Raleigh a couple of times, and I've been to other cities too, but mainly in Raleigh. So yeah, a lot of places are closed these days. You know, everybody's working from home. Most of the city resides, I would say, in Maryland or Virginia. So they're just working from home. Kathy Waters, tell the guards thank you from all of us. Absolutely. All right, this is another gate here too. I just wanted to say thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Thank you. There you go. All right, let me continue walking this way. I don't see anything interesting on the left side, so I'll just stay on this one, on this side. Matt Johnson, thank you for the tour. Absolutely. Absolutely. Of course. I get to see what's going on as well. You know, I get a chance to explore the city while I'm showing it to you guys. I get to, you know, learn what's going on for myself, you know, instead of just, you know, depending on TV and the media. I can actually be out here, walk on these streets, and just get an understanding of what's going on and get updates. Oh, Capitol Hill Hotel. Looks like a nice hotel here. And you guys know, you know, starting yesterday, we started exploring hotels, fancy hotels in Washington, D.C., right? Did you guys enjoy the Mayflower Hotel? I thought it was amazing. I thought, you know, that hotel looked spectacular. Have you been to London? Yes, I've been to London. Of course, I've been to London. I'm a Londoner. I've been to London. No, I'm just joking. I'm not from London, but yeah, I've been to London. Another beautiful church over here. It looks like maybe, it's kind of hard to tell if it's a Catholic church. Let's go check it out. They're not open, but let's get closer and check it out. Oh, nice. The St. Peter's Roman Catholic Church. This is beautiful. Got to be Catholic with that statue, right? You know, sometimes I say that and then I find out it is an Episcopalian church. So I have to, or an Orthodox church. Orthodox, you know, Greek Orthodox or Russian Orthodox or something like that. So anyways, this is the church. Maybe I'll move the camera up so you can get a better view. So yeah, the Mayflower Hotel is about $200 a night right now, which is not bad. Which is not bad for Washington, D.C. But the other hotel that we checked out, the St. Regis Hotel, it's about $400. I mean, we didn't check it out, but at least I've mentioned it. It's about $400 a night. And, oh no, $300 a night right now. And then the other one that we checked out, the Hay Adams Hotel. It's a very popular hotel. That one is more expensive than St. Regis and Mayflower Hotel. Also a fancy hotel, but more expensive. I think it was at least $400 a night when I checked it out. Dr. Winslow from North Carolina. Nice. We have a few people watching from North Carolina. That's really cool. It looks extremely quiet. Absolutely. It is super quiet. There's barely anything going on here. Just cars and a couple of pedestrians and National Guard troops, police. Nothing much going on here. So I'm gonna cross the street here. One voice for you. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining. Thank you for finding the channel. And friends, let's see. We have 1,700 people watching and 543 likes. If you are enjoying this tour and want me to continue walking around the city to show you updates, please give this video a like. And if you have not subscribed, you should do so, so you don't miss any unscripted, unedited videos, live walking videos of cities. I do have edited videos that are not narrated, but these live streams are unscripted, unedited, just walking and enjoying and just exploring cities. Anything can happen. Anything can happen on these live walks. So make sure to subscribe. Anyways, so I'm gonna continue walking this way and see how far I can go, because lots of these places are off limits right now. I know there's a train station down this way, because I used to take the train to come here and take pictures and stuff. I just can't believe what I'm seeing right now. It's literally barricaded. It's a whole another world right now. Like a few weeks ago, I was able to go as far as those buildings that you're seeing in the far right, and on this side as well, without any issues. Capital South Station. See, this is the station that I just mentioned. This is one of the closest stations to the Capitol building. Capital South Station. As you guys have learned the other day, Washington, D.C. doesn't allow recording inside train stations, unfortunately, so I'm just gonna show it to you from here. No, I'm not gonna do it, no. I've learned that I'm not able to record, or Metro Transit doesn't allow recording inside metro stations, so no, I'm not gonna do it. Yeah, the DC subway station is very cool. I like it. One thing that I like about it is how simple it is, how clean it is, and how well designed it is. But at the same time, it does not cover most of the city. And one thing that I really, really don't like about the train system in DC is that the fares are distance-based. Literally, I mean, you can pay $2 for going less than a mile away, for taking the train for less than a mile. And also, if you go a long distance, that means you're going to be paying more. In New York, you just pay the $2.75, and as long as you're on the same train, you can go for as far as you want. As long as you don't leave the station, you are good to go. You can take it as far as you want. And the day pass, I'm not the day pass, because New York doesn't have a day pass anymore, but the weekly pass in New York, which is $33, I think now they increased it by $1, so maybe $34. That is the best deal. Like here, if you wanted to get a daily pass, I think it's $12, if I'm not mistaken. Imagine paying $12 for just a day. In New York, you pay $33, $34 for a week, and you can use it as much as you want. I mean, given that you're going to be taking the trains. All right, so yeah, $12, right? Exactly. So this is the best shot of the Capitol here. Look at that. How are you guys doing? Good. All right. Oh, okay, I'm gonna get out of the way. But look at the Capitol building. Yeah, New York subway stations are very, very complicated. They are very complicated, and also you can get lost. But DC metro system is very easy. And one more shot of the Capitol building right there. Thank you. Yeah, so in New York, you pay the $33, $34 for a week, and you can use it as much as you want. That's it. Thank you, Ruby. Thank you so much. Look at this. So most of the government buildings near the Capitol building are also barricaded, just like this one, as you can see. And the trains are a lot newer. I mean, the DC trains are a lot newer, cleaner. And the stations are clean too. Yeah, so as you can see, Washington, D.C. looks a lot different these days, a lot different. I was here the other, like, when I came a couple of weeks ago, I was up there, right there, and was taking pictures with my friend. You see that wall right there? So behind it, there's a space where you can walk and take pictures. Yeah, it's not bright. That's correct. It's kind of dark over here right now. I think that's on purpose. Another gate here. Also a nice shot of the Capitol building. Behind it, let's see. There you go. Another good shot for you, friends. Let me zoom the camera. There you go. Wouldn't it be nice to go inside? Wouldn't it be nice to check out what's going on? Ooh. Let's see if I can walk behind the barricades here. Can I walk this way? Is that possible? This side? All right. Thank you so much, sir. Appreciate it. All right. You too. This is like a whole other territory over here. I'm like, I don't even know if I'm allowed to go, certain ways, certain directions. So, I have to ask just to be sure. Lots of fences here. I haven't been here since before the inauguration, actually. So I can only imagine what it looks like on inauguration day. And one thing that surprised me is that I saw, when I watched the inauguration day videos, I saw that there were a lot of people in attendance. I'm like, how did these people, I'm sure they're probably related to senators and congressmen and congresswomen, but there were just too many people around. I'm like, I thought nobody was supposed to attend it. Nobody was allowed to attend the event. So apparently, during normal times, they give out about 200,000 tickets to attendees. So pretty much, congressmen, congresswomen, senators, they give it to their constituents, their family members, their donors, whatnot, so 200,000 tickets would have been given out to attendees, but this year they only give out 1,000 tickets. Only 1,000 tickets. But when I looked at the videos, it looked like there were more than 1,000 people. So I don't know. They just didn't want to invite us. That's what it felt like. Yeah, you have to be well connected, you have to have some weight, some political weight, I guess, in order to be able to attend the inauguration. I was hoping to attend it because I came here from New York and I might not be able to get the chance to attend it next year. I don't know. And they're all like, no, you can't get any closer to the building. Nobody's allowed. And they put up a lot of sanitation trucks and military trucks, on every corner, on every intersection. And it was completely off limits to everybody. And then I watched the videos. It looked like everybody was attending except me and you guys, I guess. I will cross the street here, be a good New Yorker and jaywalk. Ooh. More barricades and barricades upon barricades. All right, so the entire, I would say the entire Capitol Hill building is off limits. It's barricaded. So maybe let's go to the National Monument or some other site where we can see a little bit of the city. But this side is completely off limits. Oh, it is cold, friends. It is one of those days. It's not as bad as yesterday, but it's still cold. And one thing that amazes me, the one thing that surprised me, or one thing that I find interesting about Washington, D.C. right now is the fact that it is extremely quiet and deserted. And, even, New York, during lockdown and the reopening phases, it was not as bad as this. I don't think so. It was not bad at all. It's like, but DC seems like it's still in lockdown. It seems like it's still, opening up in phases. And a lot of businesses are closed, either temporarily closed or closed for good. Permanently or temporarily, either one. A lot of the businesses that I used to go to, just like small cafes and restaurants, family owned, mom pop shops, most of them are closed. And I have a feeling, a lot of them are probably gonna go out of business, unfortunately. And indoor dining was not allowed until maybe a couple of days ago. And some businesses are not doing indoor dining at all. Just like that coffee shop we visited. John Matthews, that's correct. Yes. I understand. DC is in a unique position, right? It's the capital of the United States. There are a lot of federal buildings here, a lot of important figures and important, entities, and just so many things. I do understand, but just from a perspective of a visitor to the city who has been visiting the city for the last couple of years, it is just so interesting to see the city in a complete halt, just nothing going on. Look at that. For instance, this is the Botanic Garden here. Used to be, busy late nights. Look at that. This is the United States Botanic Garden here. Look, let me see if I can show it to you. Oops. Have faith, definitely. I mean, I'm faithful that things are gonna go back to normal at some point, and that we're able to resume life as we knew it before. I don't know if it's the best, but at least that's what we know, right? Anyways, I want to show you something here, just because. It's kind of windy, and the flag is right there on a right next. Oh man, I was hoping. The wind would cooperate, but it didn't. It's not strong enough. Anyways, back to my topic. So I'm hoping that things go back to the normal that quote unquote we knew, because to see any city like this, it's just, it doesn't feel right. Not just DC, but any city. And coming, being from California, I know a lot of cities are on lockdown, and a lot of businesses are doing to go, takeaway, not even allowing indoor dining. Cases are going up in California as well. I mean, at least that's what I'm hearing. I don't know the detail of it. I don't live there anymore, but that's my understanding. Okay, so there we go. So this is your time to take a screenshot. I mean, you don't have to, but it's nice. It's beautiful. Wow, so I can't even go through here. Man. So that means I have to go on the other side. Look at this, even the Botanic Garden is off limits. So it looks like this is off limits as well. There's the Capitol Police, National Guard. Yeah, it feels like how interesting is this? So now I have to take the longest route. So there's no way this way, right?
That's correct.
So the next one would be to this side, or?
Correct.
All right, thank you. All right, friends, so looks like I have to go all the way in order to cross the street. All the way around. Oh, there we go. There's another nice shot over here on 2nd Avenue. No, they're not going to allow you in. I'm not even going to ask if they're going to allow me in. Are you kidding? Are you kidding? Liz, greetings to you. I did not see you until now. Thank you for joining. I apologize if I missed any questions. It's kind of cold and I have to stay alert. I have to know where I'm, if I'm allowed to go in certain directions, certain ways, certain streets. I don't want to break any laws. There's like Capitol Police, there's National Guard, FBI, Secret Service. Everybody's here, so I don't want to piss off anybody. Okay, looks like I'm gonna take the longest route in order to cross to the other side. Never asked to go in, absolutely. I'm not even gonna ask anything related to going in. All I'm asking is directions, like, oh, can I go this way? Can I go that way? Not go inside. Go away from the buildings. Or power walk it, sure. All right, and to my left is the American Veterans Disabled for Life Memorial. Let's go. Let me just show you a little bit of it. Another Iron Curtain. Are those apartments? Oh, most of them are government buildings. Most of them are offices. Some of them are NGOs, and there are some houses and apartment buildings as well. But most of them are government buildings. All right, friends. So if you are new to the channel, please make sure to read the chat rules. They should be in the description. Thank you, Ivy, for reminding everyone about that. Let's keep it civil. Let's keep it fun, and respectful. That's all there's to it. Yeah, looks like those are apartment buildings, maybe in construction. I don't think they're completed at all. Maybe they are. We can check them out. But it looks like it's under construction. No, I don't think they're apartment buildings. But either way, they are under construction right now. I don't think they're apartment buildings. No, not only that it's dark outside, it's also kind of quiet and empty, or extremely quiet and empty. So it makes it feel like it's 1 a.m. in the morning, 2 a.m. in the morning, but it's not. Yeah, I would assume so. I would assume most of these should be government buildings. I doubt they would have apartment buildings here. I doubt it. I highly doubt it. It wouldn't make sense. Either, international organizations or government offices like federal buildings. I would assume that's what they are. And some of them are under construction. Some of them looks like they are new or recently built. It's Capitol Police right there, as you can see. From Hemet, California. Where is Hemet, California? Never heard of it. Yeah, the city is on high alert. Not as high as it was a couple of days ago, during inauguration, but it's still on high alert, especially in the Capitol Hill neighborhood. Deus queira body. I feel like that police car is following me. I don't mean no harm. I'm just walking around, checking out the city. And also, friends, if you have Instagram, make sure to follow me on Instagram. It's the same handle, Walk, Ride, Fly. Check it out. I have exclusive pictures and videos that you might not find on YouTube. Check it out. Yeah, so the police car just kept driving in circles. And I'm the only one here, so I'm assuming he's just making sure I'm not gonna cause any trouble. All I want is coffee, that's it. Coffee is all I need. I'm not gonna get into any trouble. Coffee, pastries, good food, that's it. Such a completely interesting place to be right now. If I had told you this is Washington, D.C. at 1 a.m., you would believe me, right? As quiet as it is, as deserted as it looks. Kind of feels, it looks like a ghost town, absolutely. A completely deserted ghost town. Look at this. Now I have to go all the way around just to cross to the other side. I mean, it's not bad, but it's just the reality and the signs of the times. It's just the current reality of the city. A lot of increased matters. A lot of homeless people live in tents and small parks on Capitol Hill area. Yes, so one thing that I noticed, as I mentioned, the last couple of days, is that in DC, I noticed a lot of tents, around parks and around intersections and roundabouts, and those are occupied by homeless people. You don't see that in New York. I've never seen a tent in New York. Or maybe I did and I missed it, or I didn't pay attention, but I have not seen that in New York. But in DC, it seems like it's common, but they have tents and they stay inside tents. Sometimes they have heaters, they have different things in there to keep them warm and to fight the cold, because I'm telling you, it gets really, really cold outside. Oh my goodness. I don't know if you guys had a chance. I mean, some of you guys, live nearby and have been in DC and New York, Pennsylvania, Boston, and so on. It gets really, really cold. It gets really cold outside. Even with, a comfortable jacket, a warm jacket, it's still cold. Lots of businesses are still closed or closing early. And one thing I noticed is that the hours they have on, let's say, on Google for a lot of businesses is not the same as their opening, or opening hours for that specific business. So before you go anywhere, before you assume that a business is open and go there, make sure to give them a call to ask if they're open. What you see on Google might not be what it is in reality. All right, I haven't been to this section for a long, long time. So some of these places are new to me, or some of these businesses are new to me. A lot of homeless are vets. That's what I learned, which is very, very sad. This is Patriots Plaza right here. Looks nice. Nice and cozy. All right, I'm getting closer to, let's see, 4th Avenue right now. 4th Street. Is it Avenue Street? Fourth Street, Southwest. I guess Avenue is in New York, huh? And I've also learned that a lot of hotels have closed temporarily because they're not getting as much business. But even if they stay open, the cost of running the business is a lot more expensive than just completely shutting it down. The main reason being some places, require that because of, I think, union rules or some type of agreement with the employees. They would have to have a certain number of employees when running the businesses and paying for their salaries and benefits and so on would just, the cost would be so high that it's better to just close the businesses temporarily until business picks up. That's what a couple of hotels have done. But unfortunately, New York, a lot of hotels have gone out of business. They are either, being prepared, to be sold to another management company, or just, completely out of business, unfortunately. A lot of hotels in New York have gone out of business. And honestly, if you have a chance to visit New York City right now, this is the time to visit in terms of affordability, meaning, hotels are very cheap. Of course, it's not the best weather right now. It's not as exciting. The city's not as lively as it used to be. But if you, want to save some money and explore the city, this is the time. I have seen hotels in Manhattan for like $74 a night, $80 a night. I've never seen that in New York before. I kid you not. $74, $80 in Manhattan. Are most things back open in New York? Most of the museums and most of the tourist attraction sites are closed. Open, absolutely. Colin, the U.S. borders are closed though, unfortunately. Oh, is that right? So, even if you do like a COVID test, you can't visit the United States, really? Oh, I didn't know about that. Oh, I thought you are at least, able to, oh yeah, travelers from Europe are banned completely. Wow, I had no idea. Good to know. I thought, you could still visit as long as you show like a proof that you have a negative test. Maybe, maybe 72 hours before, going on your flight or something. I didn't know it was completely off limits. All right. So I don't want to continue walking this way. I'm going to turn around and go up this way and see what else I can find. It honestly feels like the city is not coming back to normal at all. I don't know. Of course, it's a Saturday. Most of these buildings are hotels and federal buildings. Of course, people wouldn't be here. But it just seems too quiet. Way too quiet, kind of weird. There's a Citizen Hotel right there. And it looks half empty. JH, no, I don't live here. I do not live in Washington, D.C. I'm visiting Washington, D.C. I'm just walking around in downtown, just exploring. I mainly went to the Capitol building to see what it looks like right now, to see, the changes, to see how it has changed over the last couple of weeks. And as I expected, it was off limits, barricaded and everything. So yeah, the main reason I'm taking the longest route to go to the other side is because everything is off limits. Pretty much pedestrians are not allowed on most of the streets near the Capitol Hill, or near the Capitol building in the Capitol Hill neighborhood. Yeah, see, there is another tent right there. As I mentioned, you see a lot of tents in the city, especially on main streets. Jocelyn Paris is saying this Sunday at midnight, any entry into France and any exit from France territory to and from a country outside the European Union will be prohibited except for compelling reasons. Wow. Are you guys going back to like strict lockdown again? You know, it feels like things are improving and then they're not. It's just crazy. Lydia Mercy is asking, let's see, what is your question? There are lights on at the White House as well as flag flying. Yes, there are. I don't know why. I honestly don't know what the reason is, but a lot of people have been asking me, are the lights on at the White House? Is there a blackout at the White House? I don't think so. People have been asking me that same question for the last couple of days. I don't think so. I mean, I could be wrong, but I don't think so. Yeah, that's a huge tent, right? That is a huge tent. Craig and M are saying, Wells, UK full lockdown. Yes, I've heard about the UK, but I didn't know about the European Union. I didn't know they're rolling back on opening as well. The UK, yes. So quiet. All right, now I'm on Maryland Avenue, looks like. Ivy is saying, no, lights are never dark at the White House. That's what I thought. Why would the lights be off at the White House? If the lights on my friend's apartment are still on, I'm pretty sure the lights at the White House are going to be on, if not brighter. But I could be wrong. I don't know. That's just me. What the? I hear a weird noise. All right, friends, it looks like we have 200 2,000, almost 2,300 people watching, and we have 966 likes. If you enjoy this walk, give this video a thumbs up, and I'll have a question for you. Let's see, that is Department of Education. Betsy DeVos used to be here. Maryland Avenue. This is the cool thing about Washington, D.C. All the buildings, all the departments that you hear about, all the federal buildings that you hear about are here. This is the Capitol. Earlier, I walked by the SEC, the Securities and Exchange Commission. You know, a department that you think would be based in New York, but it's actually in DC. Anyways, that is the Department of Education. Oh, there's a CVS right there. A lonely CVS. I doubt if it's open. How is the city so quiet right now? Like on a Saturday. MR, have you been to L'Enfant Plaza on stream video? No, I mean, I've been there before, but I have not done any live streaming near that plaza. But I'm thinking about maybe going to Alexandria or Arlington, Virginia, maybe tomorrow, because it's only a couple of train stops away. So I might go there tomorrow before I go to New York if I have time. But if you do want me to bring a live stream, you know, a snowstorm, I think that there's supposed to be snow here. I mean, I love snow. So if you want to see the city or what it looks like in the snow, let me know. I can bring you a live stream maybe later in the day when the snow piles up. I know, being from California, you know, seeing snow is exciting. But one thing that I can tell you about snow is that it doesn't stay exciting for too long. You know, the first day, you know, the first time, it's beautiful, it looks nice, but then it gets old pretty quickly. After a day or two, you're like, oh, it needs to melt. It's not that exciting anymore, you know? Oh, there's a McDonald's here. I wonder if it's open. You know, McDonald's opens regardless. Yes, they are open. Nice. Did you bring boots? No, I did not, unfortunately. No, I did not bring snow boots, unfortunately. Unfortunately. I honestly didn't think I was going to stay this long in Washington, D.C., so no, I did not bring boots. And friends, I have uploaded a rain walk video late at night in Washington, D.C. An awesome, relaxing rain walk. So go check it out whenever you get a chance. Looks like a lot of people didn't get a notification for that video. So if you could go ahead and check it out later today, once we are done with this video, that would be great. Oh, this is so cool. This is the building for the Voice of America, Broadcasting Board of Governors. Nice. Wilbur J. Cohen Federal Building. That's so awesome. I never knew Voice of America's headquarters is right here at the heart, at the center of Washington, D.C. As you guys know, Voice of America is a government-funded broadcasting agency that broadcasts news to different parts of the world in different languages. I think they're pretty much in every country now. But a lot of people who live in the U.S. have never heard of Voice of America, or don't even know anything about it. But it's mainly targeted towards other countries. That's the reason. That is so cool. This is Voice of America. Nice. You know what would be amazing right now? A hot chocolate. A hot chocolate would be amazing right now. Just like an Italian thick hot chocolate would be amazing right now. It would be ideal. Starbucks? No, Starbucks. Who's that? Agar Khan. No Starbucks right now. You know, sometimes, during desperate times, Starbucks might come through. But these days, even Starbucks is closing very early, unfortunately. Unfortunately, they close early. All right, what else can we see here? Am I like the only human being here? I don't see anybody. Except people driving. All right. I don't want to go back that way because I've already been that way. So let me just go back this way here. The walking channel. I know you were going to say a drink. Oh, no, not at all. If I wanted to say drink, I would say it. But no. Right now, I need a hot chocolate. Hot chocolate would be ideal. Kind of spooky. Very, very spooky. No, I had a lot of coffee, so maybe not coffee right now. You kidding? If I drink a third one now, I'm going to start jumping up and down. Singing, screaming. Where is the military? Can you chat with some guards? I'll try to do that, if possible. So the National Guard, as if you saw the first, the first hour of this video, you will see a lot of National Guard near the Capitol building. But they're not in most of the city as they were a couple of days ago, or a few days ago, I should say. Most of them have left. I don't know if they have completely left, the area, but at least they're not in DC. But there are 7,500 National Guard troops stationed in DC right now. I'm not sure if it's bright enough for you to see it, but DTUK, you know it. You know the secret. Coffee tank is plenty full. Absolutely. Tonight the gauge is full. They're having coffee. So as you can see behind the fences, I don't know if you can see it, since it's dark. But there are still a lot of troops behind those barricades. I don't want to get too close and spook them. But yeah, there are lots of National Guard troops behind the fences, and that's the Capitol building that you're seeing right now. See, a few days ago, even cars are not allowed to drive near the Capitol building this far. This changed after maybe a day or two after the inauguration, because until up to the day of the inauguration, you couldn't drive or you couldn't walk near like most of these streets right now. You'd be lucky to come this far. Okay, friends, see? I don't know if you can see behind the fence, but you see National Guard troops right there. For those of you who did not join the live stream earlier, yeah, there are plenty of National Guard troops here. All right, let's go back this way. Yeah, most of these streets were off limits here, and there were lots of National Guard troops everywhere on these streets. I mean, they brought 25,000 troops, so, and that's in addition to the Metro Police, Capitol Police, and FBI, Secret Service, who else? Other police officers from other states. I think they brought in about 10,000 police officers, security personnel. So, yeah. The city was under high alert for a lot of days. Oh, there's some interesting things over here. Let's see what they are. It looks like something from the Native American community. Oh, okay. Oh, this is cool. National Museum of the American Indian. Nice. Museo Nacional del Indigena Americano. I hope I said it right. I hope I didn't butcher it. So a lot of these museums are closed, unfortunately. They closed a lot of museums until further notice. But you can still check out, some of these places from the outside. Oh, that's true, DTK. That is true. Thank you so much. Thank you to all of you for joining. Thank you for being here. Oh, the guard is like looking at me weird. Hello. I'm like, no, I'm not trying to get in. I'm just walking by. No other chance. You sound like you play New York City handball. No, I don't. I don't think I ever played handball. Maybe middle school, I don't know, but I know. No, I don't. All right, so that was part of the Smithsonian National Museum of the American Indian. That is pretty cool. That is cool. I've never been here. Yeah, so if you come to DC, I would say a week and a half should be enough, depending on what you want to do, depending on what you want to see. I think a week and a half should be good enough to see the museums, the tourist attraction sites, maybe even have a day, maybe a day or two to go to, the Arlington National Cemetery, other places, outside of the city. All right. Oh, there's the Air and Space Museum right there. I wish I could go in. It's this way. So yeah, there are hundreds, if not thousands of museums, around this area, like DC, Maryland, Virginia. Depending on, if you're interested in seeing museums, you could spend a lot of time checking out museums. And during normal times, there usually is a long line to get into museums. Sometimes you have to book it in advance, way in advance. Let's say a week or two in advance. There's the National Air and Space Museum. You'd have to book it in advance, and some museums, might not be as crowded. But nowadays, everything is closed. You could not see anything. So yeah, consider the fact that you need to book in advance sometimes. Not to all museums, but some museums you'd have to book in advance. That takes some time. And then the fact that you have to stand in line. And if you do stay in Washington, D.C., I would say stay in the downtown area, or at least near the downtown area where you can find, transportation, where you can hop on the train and get to places easily. That's what I suggest. And yes, if you are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe so that you don't miss these types of walks, random walks, adventures. Oh, let's see. There's an advertisement here. City tours. Let's see. Continental City Tours LLC for $39. Enjoy a city tour. Nice. In Espanol, Portuguese, Italiano, English. That's not bad. Of course, you'd have to look it up, see the ratings, and so on. Cities like Washington, D.C. and New York, have a lot of tour agencies, tour guides. So sometimes you have to compare which is the best, look at ratings, look at what people are saying. And there's the city tour buses, big buses, and so on that go all over the city. That's one option. And small private companies too. And also, friends, if you do want to support the channel, the best way to do so is through PayPal. I have the detail in the description of this video if you choose to. That's up to you. And also, overall, the prices here in DC are cheaper than New York, but of course, a lot more expensive. Prices of goods and services, that is, are cheaper than New York, a little cheaper than New York, not too different, but cheaper than New York, but a lot more expensive than other cities. As you can imagine, DC has gotten very expensive over the years. The price of properties, rent, hotels have gotten very, very expensive. There's a lot of construction going on here at the Aerospace Museum. Guess they're expanding it. Greetings from Morocco. Greetings to you, marhaba. Where in Morocco are you? The walk sign is on. Wow, this is a little fancy. In New York, most of the pedestrian signs, the buttons don't even work. And I see a lot of tourists that just, continue, even New York City residents that just keep pressing on them thinking that it works. It doesn't. It doesn't work at all. But those in DC are a little fancy. See, you hear that? It tells you it is time to cross the street. Another Smithsonian museum here. Let's see. This is just information booth. And if you are interested in visiting Washington, D.C., or if you have a plan to visit Washington, D.C., join my Patreon membership, and I can suggest a few places, in terms of restaurants, cafes, and maybe a place to stay. I can give you some tips. If you're interested in, visiting Washington, D.C., do let me know. And I can do the same with New York as well. If you plan to be in New York at some point, I can give you tips, where to stay, how to save some money, how to best explore the city, all that good stuff. Greetings to you, Mele, all the way from the Philippines. Allison, hi from Australia. It's 11:55 a.m., 31st of January. What time is it in DC? So I started around 6 p.m. So right now it should be 7:30, almost 7:25. I mean, almost 7:30, but 7:25 maybe. Should be near, close to 7:30 p.m. Oh, how I wish I was in Australia right now, walking around with shorts, wearing shorts, enjoying the weather. Wouldn't that be nice? Wouldn't that be amazing? So I think I was here in the city a year ago around this time, and maybe around this time, and it was, I remember it was crowded. Like, there were a lot of taxis here, pedestrians, people going in all directions, just taking pictures and, whatnot. Oh, let's see. There's a full moon. Oh, there's the Capitol building. I think you guys are going to love this. Are the lights on at the White House? Oh my goodness. If I get that question again, I'm just going to have to call President Joe Biden and just answer the question directly. I'm just going to let him explain. You see that? 7:56. Oh, thank you. Thank you for that accurate information. All right. There you go. That's a beautiful shot right there, right? At 7:56 p.m. Joe's asleep. I guess so. I guess he is. That is a nice view right there. And the National Monument too. R. Pierce, you are very welcome. Another nice shot for you guys. Greetings to you, Jerry, Joey, that's awesome. Have you ever been to the memorial? Yes, I have. Yes, I've been there a few times. I actually came to New York. I'm sorry, not New York City. I came to Washington, D.C. For July 4th, and it was an amazing experience. I had a chance to attend the fireworks event. It was one of the best, actually the best one I've seen, the best fireworks I've ever seen for July 4th. The best one I have seen. If you have not seen that video, check it out. I have two videos, two July 4th fireworks videos that I uploaded on that day. Check it out. It is really, really amazing. Washington, D.C. knows how to do fireworks. I kid you not. That's the best I've seen. All right, friends, let's see. We have a lot of people from different parts of the world. Let me know where you're watching from, just to get an idea. If you could let me know what city, what country you're watching from, that would be cool. I'm just curious, just to know where you're watching from. And those of you in Australia, don't make it obvious, because I know it's so beautiful out there in Australia right now. You guys are walking around with shorts, eating ice cream, possibly drinking coffee, you know. And we are here freezing. London, UK. Are you a Londoner? Are you a Londoner? Margaret, and did you see fireworks in DC on January 20th? I heard it. I saw reflections of it on one of the buildings that was in front of me, or like on one of the buildings here, but I did not see the fireworks. I did not, and I mean I heard it, and it lasted a few minutes, but no, I did not attend. I did not see it. I think it was a private event. They did not announce it to anybody. It was yeah, the whole inauguration day, I mean, everything was just hush hush. It was more like a private event. It was streamed, of course. It was streamed on TV, but it was not open to the public. Okay, now we are going to downtown, and more lights, more things to see, more exciting. No more dark alleys and dark streets. We are done. Oh, let's see. We have another federal building here. This is the Federal Trade Commission building here. The entire building. Yeah, I'm more familiar with the downtown area compared to the outskirts, compared to the other neighborhoods. There is life in DC, exactly. There is life. It's not, it's not what it used to be, but yes, there's life. There's the Heritage Triangle here. Civil War to civil rights. There is a lot of history in the city, my friends. We could spend days just talking about history, exploring the historical sites. All right, and the FBI building is this way. To the left, all the way down. If you take this street down, it should be there. But no, I'm not trying to go inside the FBI building right now. I don't think I would be allowed anyways. All right, so there is another cool shot of the Capitol building coming up. Don Tovar, have you seen the National Guard around the area? Absolutely, of course. Lots of National Guards, my friend. Not around the city, but near the Capitol building. The Walk, Ride, Fly building, absolutely. That's right. You guys know I'm all about, amazing shots and bringing you nice views of the cities that I visit. And the city has started putting salt on the streets here in downtown. And in anticipation of the snowstorm that's coming tomorrow. All right, I just crossed Pennsylvania Avenue. Just to give you perspective. How you doing, sir? Good, good. Oh, there's a Starbucks and a burgers, a restaurant right there. All right, so as you can see, DC looks a lot different in January of 2021. The city pretty much feels like a ghost town, a deserted city. It feels like nobody lives here, nobody works here. It feels like a city that people left behind to never come back. That is the sentiment that I'm feeling right now. Let's get some Moroccan mint tea. Oh no, I'm not gonna be fooled again. They said Moroccan mint tea, but it was just a mint tea. I don't think it wasn't anything special. It was just Moroccan mint tea, that's it. I mean, it's just a mint tea, nothing special. Cucina Mexicana. I see there's a nice restaurant right there. Since we're getting closer to downtown, or we are in downtown, I should say technically. You see a lot of outdoor dining like that one. Lots of people. Lots of people enjoying the weekend, I guess. Not a lot of people, but like more people than we have seen so far. Yeah, a lot of Starbucks are closing early these days. It's not like it used to be. A lot of them are closing early. And the interesting thing is, some restaurants are busy and crowded, and some restaurants are literally completely deserted. There's no one inside. So one thing that I don't understand is that indoor dining is not allowed, but we can create an outdoor dining environment, like an inside, kind of like an inside, an indoor dining environment outside, and that's okay? How does it work? Doesn't make sense, right? All right, Patango Gelato. This place has amazing gelato. If you are ever in Washington, D.C., please check them out. Fortunately, they close early these days, but Patango, Gelato, and coffee. The coffee, the gelato is really, really good. Highly recommended. No curfew. No curfew. So the curfew was only on, I think, January 7th or the 6th. It was just for a day, and that was it. And everything went back to normal. So no curfew right now. There is no curfew. Yeah, it feels like there's a curfew, right? But no, there's no curfew. All right, another very popular spot here in Washington, D.C. Carmen's right here. Unfortunately, closed as well. I don't know if it's temporarily closed or closed permanently. Oh wow, let's see. To our valued guests for over 30 years, government has been committed to say some top priority remains health, safety, and has to look forward to serving until soon. Okay, so it looks like they are closed temporarily, and they'll be back soon. But this is pretty much the theme. This is pretty much the theme of the city here for most places. Most places are temporarily closed. And that is the Shakespeare Theater right there, Shakespeare Theater Company to my left. A very popular spot for tourists and locals. More history for you. I'm watching from Guyana. That's pretty cool. Guyana. I don't know if this is true, but I read that Guyana has one of the highest suicide rates in the world. Is that true? Guyana, people in Guyana have the highest suicide rate in the world. One of the highest in the world, if not the highest. Correct me if I'm wrong. Which is very kind of sad, very sad. Is that right? Oh, okay, that's what I thought. Number 2? One of the highest, maybe? All right, let's see what else we can see here. All right, let's go across the street and show you some indoor dining. I know they don't allow indoor dining, but at the same time, you know, they set up tents outside, and that pretty much becomes an indoor dining environment. And that's allowed. Just doesn't make sense. Okay. Don Tovar, I think you have more viewers than CNN. I hope so. I hope I have more viewers than CNN. That's funny, though. I thought that was funny. All right. Let's see if I can find some hot chocolate. All right, at least there's some activity here. There's you know, more life on this side compared to Capitol Hill neighborhood and nearby neighborhoods. I think this is much better. As you can see, there's some outdoor dining here, people enjoying, having a good time. Watching from Jamaica, that's pretty cool. We're in Jamaica. Oh wow, this area is very busy. Lots of people enjoying, having a good time. Heated outdoor patios. Why not? Excuse me. Heated outdoor patios. Heated outdoor dining. That's pretty cool. Tiger, needing something. Oh, I don't want to get in trouble for this music right now. I'm going to continue walking and speaking and talking loudly so I don't get in trouble. You guys know how YouTube works, right? If they hear a few seconds of copyrighted music, they punish you for it. Bust a move. Oh, did I miss a super chat? I apologize. Alex Mandeli, how are you doing, my friend? Greetings to you. Thank you so much. Thank you for the super chat. I think tonight is going to be a night for a hot chocolate. I've tried a few places in Washington, D.C. I got to be honest with you. Washington, D.C. needs to get it together when it comes to hot chocolate. They're not. I tried 5-6 places so far. They don't do a good job. And every single time they just excite me like, oh, wow, you're going to love this hot chocolate. This is going to be amazing. You're going to love this. And then I take a sip. I'm like, this is just syrup mixed with milk. Nothing special. Lawrence Trons, where does the college students hang out in DC late night? Most schools, you know, like anywhere else, are doing remote learning. So you're not going to see a lot of college students. You're not going to see a lot of students. And if you do, it's only a few hundred students, I think, per campus, I believe. It depends on, you know, what the rules are for the school, for the specific school. But you're not going to see a lot of students. Most of these students are learning remotely and still paying a lot of money. Still paying a lot of money for online learning, unfortunately. And unfortunately, you see a lot of buildings that are still boarded up, like that one right there. It looks like an office building, but it's boarded up. Yeah, so I was near Georgetown the other day, and what I learned is that there are only a few hundred, less than 1,000 students, I believe. Because of social distancing rules and, you know, not to have, you know, too many people on campus and partying and congregating in one place, they have to limit the number of students on campus. Oh, I see a Shake Shack right there. If any of you guys are from Washington, D.C. or have been to Washington, D.C., and you know a place where I can find a good hot chocolate, let me know, please. Help me out. A good hot chocolate would be amazing. Rashid, my brother lives in Alexandria. Alexandria is only a few stops away from here. I highly recommend visiting Alexandria. Oh, the Smith. Oh, I've heard about this place. You guys see that place? Apparently, their burgers and, I mean, in general, their food is really good. I've never been there, but I've heard good things. I've heard good things about it. I do use my 4G whenever I'm streaming, but technically I have 5G on my phone. But the problem is a lot of cities and a lot of places are not 5G compatible. So sometimes there might be an interruption in service when I'm live streaming. So I just downgrade to the 4G. I downgrade to 4G in order to have constant streaming. Anyways, friends, let's see. I'm gonna bring you another beautiful shot over here on this side. Near Chinatown. Okay, I'll check it out. I'll check out places in hot chocolate at 7-Eleven. Really? Is that good? Or have you? What's your experience? Oh, I didn't know 7-Eleven had hot chocolates or hot chocolate. Anyways, friends, if you have not liked this video, please do me a favor and give it a like. And let's see, I have been streaming for almost 2 hours. Or no, way more than 2 hours. Almost 2.5 hours, I should say. Anyways, I want to say, first of all, I want to say thank you to all of you for joining from different parts of the world. Thank you for tuning in. I want to say thank you to all of you who supported the channel with super chats and also through PayPal. And I want to shout out all the mods. I want to send a big thanks to all the mods for supporting, for being here. And yeah, so you guys know I got love for you. I want to say thank you to all the mods. They're doing a great job. I wouldn't be able to do it without them, of course. Anyways, I want to say thank you. Oh, Busboys and Poets. I've been there a few times. I love their food. I was actually going to show it today, but I didn't get a chance. So maybe I'll show it tomorrow or before I leave on Monday or something. Yes, Busboys and Poets is one of my favorite spots in the city. They have a few locations. The food is good, reasonably priced. I like it. I like that place. Anyways, once again, M8R, thank you. Thank you to all of you. I want to say thank you for being here again. I think this is it. This is gonna be it for me for tonight. I'll definitely see you tomorrow. I hope to bring you a live snowstorm walk if possible. If not, maybe later in the day. But regardless, this is gonna be it for tonight. Have a good night, everybody. Have a good day if you are somewhere where it's daytime. Have a good evening, depending on where you are. Good day, good night. All of it. All of the above. Chattanooga, Tennessee. Greetings to you, Jerry. Have a good rest of your time and stay safe, friends. Thank you for tuning in. Signing off. Walk, ride, fly from downtown Washington. Washington, D.C., that is. Have a blessed night. Thank you, Alex. Alex Mandeli.